Hi everyone, this is Rachel. I wanted to talk a little bit about my web page that we did together as a class. We started out with the or Adams County website, and it had quite a bit of information on it. In fact, it was way too much information. And so we went through, did a lot of research on websites that had a lot of information. And these are a few examples that I found. I'm just kind of scrolling through them. This is an example that I found that I didn't like. There was just too much going on. I liked this one a lot. I also liked this one. I thought it was a really cool use of a picture. So these are some of my sketches that I thought would be good for a redesign. A couple of more. This is when I started working on the wireframes. As you can see, this is a very rough draft, but this is going to be um, a menu bar, the title of the page, and then the text right here. I ended up switching the side that the heading is going to be on, and you'll see why when I get to that point. All right, so I found this design and I was really unimpressed by it because there's just so much more they could have done with this. These are actually clickable pictures, but they didn't put any way that like you would know that they were clickable. I felt that this one was a really good one. This is the sitemap that I decided to do. And this is another wireframe. Obviously, it's getting a little bit better. I wanted to have 2 columns of text. I also decided that, well, I kind of designed for a contact page as well, then later realizing that I didn't need it. All right, so this is kind of a rough draft of what I thought it should be like. And I realized later that this wasn't exactly what I was wanting. There was just a little bit too much going on still, and I wasn't really thrilled with my colors. Someone said it reminded them of Christmas in one of the discussion boards, and I just couldn't get that out of my head. And so I ended up changing it from this. So I did a few revisions and refinements, not a ton. I wish I would have done more in this stage. I added like scrolling and stuff like that. All right, so these are more of what I ended up with, and I'm just going to go through them really quickly because I actually have some digital mock-ups and some prototypes that I wanted to look at. So this is how it turned out. I'm really impressed with what I was able to do with it, especially considering where it was and where we got it to. So this is a mock-up, another mock-up. All right, so these are my prototypes, and we're just gonna hop online and just take a look at them really quick. Um, so I don't know if it's gonna let me show the whole thing, but this is my mock-up. It only is showing part of it. Let's go over to the mobile one and see if it shows it a little bit better. There we go. That's a little bit better. Um, okay, there we go. So on our mock-up, we have the DMV. So if you click that, it goes down to that and we can scroll really easily. If you click the menu, it goes back to that home page and you can click any one of the selections. The same with the um, home page on the desktop view. It turned out really good. You can click on the home view, go to the DMV, go to the election. I am really happy with how it turned out, and the colors don't remind me of Christmas anymore, so I felt pretty good about that as well. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.